Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to restore backup and how to transfer data on your Motorola Edge 70. Okay, first I'll show you how you can transfer the data from your previous device into your Motorola, and as a second method I'll show you how you can restore the backup from Google One. So let's begin. First, as you can see, we are doing the setup process. We need to select our language and then click on Start. And the first thing that appears on our screen is possibility to set up our Motorola using our second device. So we need to select the device type. In my case, my old phone is an Android, so I need to select it. And now we need to scan this QR code using our previous phone. So simply scan the code. I will use Google Lens for it. Okay. As you can see, both devices now are connecting to each other. Now I also need to verify by typing the lock screen that I have on my previous device. Just like that. Okay, our phone is automatically connecting to the Wi-Fi right now. Getting phone ready. Okay, in here simply scroll down and hit on accept. Okay, now we have possibility to add the fingerprint for our device. I will skip it. Remember that it's always available later in the settings. Okay, now we have copy apps and data. Let's click on next. Okay, and now select what you want to copy from that list. When it comes to things such as Google Calendar, Contacts, Photos, and Gmail, they are synced automatically. And when it comes to me, I want to copy everything except the apps, so I will unselect them. If you have selected everything that you want, click on copy. The process has now started, so we need to wait until it's finished. It will be running in the background, and now we just need to go through the setup process. So when it comes to Google services, simply scroll down and hit on accept. Now we have backup services that are really useful. I highly recommend turning them on, but everything is up to you. Now click on next, and we need to select our default browser right now. I always pick Google Chrome and Google as my search engine. Okay, now we can continue the setup or leave and get a reminder. I would like to continue. And now we have feature that will allow us to not us actually. It will let contacts nearby find and share with us. It is up to you. I'll agree. Now we have the Gemini, which is our AI assistant, and we have possibility to turn on the alternate way of launching the Gemini by simply saying, "Hey Google." It is up to you. I'll agree. You can add a card into your Google Pay, so you'll be able to pay using your Motorola. In here you can review additional apps. Click on OK. Okay, we're nearly done when it comes to the copying, and it's done. So let's hit the button. We can click on close on our previous device. We won't be needing it anymore. In here you can sign up into Motorola Club. I don't know actually what it is. You can read about it. In my case, I don't want it, so I'll skip it. You can enable the live lock screen. Remember that it consumes more battery. So I'll unselect it for now. Select your navigation method, buttons or gestures. I'll stick to buttons. You can also change their order if you want. Click on next. Select your theme, light, dark, or transition. I'll stick to the light one. You can set up the parental controls. I don't want it. And now click on finish. Click on go to my home screen. If you want, you can download some of those apps. If you select them and when you click on continue, they will be downloaded. So in my case, I don't want any of it. So I'll click on skip. Okay, and now we are ready to use our device. As you can see, some of the apps are still being installed in the background, so don't disconnect from the Wi-Fi yet and wait until everything gets downloaded. Okay, that was the first method. Now I'll show you how you can restore the backup from Google One. Okay, now let's go with the second method. As you can see, we are again during the setup process, and when we have possibility to set up this device using another, we need to click on skip. Now we need to connect to the Wi-Fi. Simply select the network and type password. Then hit on connect. Now we need to wait a little bit. Scroll down, click on accept. Now we need to wait. Okay, and now the most important part. We need to sign in into the same Google account on which we made the backup before. It is really important because if you'll be logged in into wrong account, you won't have possibility to restore your backup. So now I'm about to type the mail. Then hit on next, and now I'll have to type the password. Then click on next. Click on agree. Now you can set a screen lock. I'll skip it for now. It is always available later. Click on next. And now select the backup that you would like to restore. In my case, I want that one that I have created 20 minutes ago. When it comes to Google Photos, Gmail, Calendar, and Drive, those things are synced automatically. In here, we just need to select which app, what things you would like to restore. I want everything, so hit on restore if you have selected everything that you want. Now simply scroll down, hit on accept, enable photos and videos and other device data. If you want to have the backup services enabled, I highly recommend doing that. Then click on turn on backup, but everything is up to you. Now we need to select default browser. I'll pick Google Chrome and Google as my search engine. Now we can continue the setup or leave and get a reminder. I would like to continue. Now we have feature that will allow contacts nearby find and share with us. It is up to you. I'll agree. Now the Gemini, which is our personal AI assistant, and we have possibility to launch the alternate way of turning it on by simply saying, "Hey Google." I'll turn it on. Why not? Now click on OK. Again, we need to wait a little bit. If you want, you can sign up into Motorola Fans Club, something like that. If you want, you can do it right now or skip it and do it later, or actually you don't need to do it. I mean, it's like optional. You don't have to sign up for this. If you want, you can enable the live screen lock screen. I'm sorry. For now, I will turn it off because it consumes more battery. Now select navigation style, gestures, or buttons. I'll stick to the buttons. You can select the theme, light, dark, or transition. I'll stick to the light one. I want to skip the parental controls. then click on Finish, click on Go to my home screen, and here you have a suggestion of apps that you can download. I will skip it, I don't want any of those apps to be downloaded. Okay, and now we are ready to use our device. Don't disconnect from the Wi-Fi yet, because I should take a look. Some apps are still being installed. So simply wait until everything gets downloaded before you turn off the Wi-Fi, of course. Alright, and that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment and subscribe.